I'm Andy Moore, and I oversee all the operations for our commercial and industrial groups here at Moore's Electrical and Mechanical. We're located here in Alta Vista, Virginia, and we work commercial and industrial construction throughout the state.
My name is Chris Pfeiffer. I'm the shop foreman here at Moore's Electrical and Mechanical in Alta Vista, Virginia. We got the startup line, I think it's about 2002, and as time went on, I mean, our competitors kept stepping up, so we needed to step it up too. So in 2012, we made a decision to go with the full coil line. So we just did the retrofit to what we already had, and we was doing anywhere from 8 to 10,000 pounds a week. Now we're doing 20, so our production doubled. So I mean, we've been able to bid more work, get more work.
Basically, how we started down the path of looking into adding a coil line is we had another manufacturer's plasma table in our shop, and we started doing some investigation after a lot of difficult days of breakdowns and parts and pieces. So we started entertaining the cost of adding a coil line to our operation.
Well, the other equipment we decided to go with, it wouldn't hold up. It was not made very well. It just would not stand up. We worked on it more than we used it. I think we had it maybe 3 or 4 years. We had to do something different. We'd worked a lot of overtime because the machine would be broken. We'd have to work the weekends to catch it up. And plus, the worst part about it, it was nobody around here to work on it. If you would call them and ask them something, they would send you a video or try to help you on the phone. I mean, with this, Handy's 20 minutes away and can have somebody here that hour or that day.
Looking back, and I remember sitting in the meetings and looking at this $750,000 to $1 million investment and trying to figure out, you know, were the statistics, were the numbers, were the return on investments really going to pay off for Moore's? And, you know, I don't think we ever could imagine in, you know, 18 months that we would have been able to identify the savings, the labor production, you know, the quality in the shop and then in the field, then adding in like the whisper lock machines on the end and how that all kind of coupled together to just really give us a great product from, you know, roll coil metal out the end. I don't think we ever imagined it would have been as good as it has. Our productivity has been great. You know, we were just over probably 35 cents a pound production prior to that machine, which is not bad based on using a plasma cutter and doing it by hand. But since we put that into operation, we've seen our cost per pound drop. We've also seen our man hours drop. And we weren't trying to alleviate any jobs in our shop, which that's what the fears of the shop are. But we were able to expand our productivity and expand our pounds of metal per year by keeping the same staff that we had. So we were just able to take more load, but keep everybody busy. We were running through our shop each year 500,000 pounds of metal at the time, and we had a continuous bottleneck with production and trying to get to the field, working overtime. Well, at this point, we could go 1 million pounds, 1.5 million pounds, probably with the same staff, but the shop is no longer the bottleneck. It's like we try to bid the work to keep the guys busy, and we're not afraid of these big 150,000, 200,000 pound jobs because the shop absolutely just blows through it. We put in the coil line, we put in the 10-foot plasma table, we put in a new 10-foot water jet, we did the whisper lock, dual head cornermatic at the end too. And I mean, their productivity to get through big orders is just unbelievable.
Like the first month or two was a little hectic. That's why I don't have hair now. But I had a hair then, but now I don't. But after you get it all figured out and, you know, figure out how to run it, because it's so much going on at one time. I mean, after that, it's the best thing it ever was. I mean, I couldn't imagine a sheet metal shop without one. I mean, I couldn't imagine it. Software is great too. It's real easy to use. Easy to use. Anybody could do it. Like I say, we were doing that 7 and 8 with the other equipment, and when we got this, it doubled.
Wow, that's great. Breath of fresh air once this came in?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we made a lot of changes. I mean, all at one time. We moved everything. We got several new pieces of equipment, new coil line, new water jet, new plasma, cornermatic, whisper lock, yeah. a new TDC machine. Pretty much got a new shop. As soon as we got the coil line set up, we was working on the Liberty Library. We was working 6 days, 10 hours a day with a coil line. So it's no way we would have kept up. We would have got run off. There's no way we could have kept up with their schedules and their deadlines and all that stuff our old way. So it was perfect time. As soon as the coil line up and started running, that big job hit, and we would have never done it without that. What we used to do in 2 weeks, we can do it in 1 easily.
It was just unbelievable, the timing of getting that machine in place. When we put that machine in place, we had one of our first biggest jobs. The LU Jerry Falwell Library was just kicking off. And with the time schedule and the pounds of metal on that job, I can guarantee you we would have had some major problems getting done on time if we did not have the machine. So we sat there during that entire job and thought, this machine for this job alone was worth it.
Without this equipment, we wouldn't be able to bid or keep up with the production on the larger jobs that we're on now.
Since that point, being able to do the dorm project, being able to do the science building, and several others, it's just been amazing to be able to get that amount of production through that shop in a short amount of time.
Happy with Mestek Machinery and IPI?
Yeah, good stuff.